Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are fit and fine at home. So, today we'll start a new chapter from your textbook, Honeycomb. So, without wasting any time, let's begin. The story name is A Gift of Chappals, written by Vasanta Surya. The story is about the mischievous and simplicity of children's behavior. They wish to explore various aspects but act according to their own logic. So, as the name suggests of the chapter, a gift of chappals, that means gift of chappals was given to someone. So, let's find out who has given the gift and to whom. So, before we read, let's know something about the chapter. Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras. Now we call it Chennai. So, Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras with Tapi, her grandmother, and Tatha, her grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukkumani's house to meet her cousins Lalli, Ravi, and Meena. A smiling Rukkumani threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out, means ran out, and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. Wait, let me take off my slippers. Means let me remove my slippers, protested Mridu, means revolted, okay, as he was pulling her inside the house. She set them, means the slippers, out neatly near a pair of large black ones. Those were grey, actually with dust. You could see the clear mark of every toe on the front part of each slipper. Actually, in fact, it was so old that you can see clear mark over there of every toe on that slipper. The marks for the two big toes were long and scrawny, means it was long and thin in such a way that it was looking not attractive at all. Mridu didn't have much time to wonder about, means to remain uncertain about those slippers they were, because Ravi dragged her to the backyard. Backyard means back garden. Okay, behind the thick bitter berry bush. Berry is a fruit and the bush, a plant that grows thickly with large hard stems. There, inside a torn football, lined with sacking, means the jute bag, and filled with sand, lay a very small kitten. Kitten, the young ones of a cat, okay? Lapping up milk, means drinking up milk from a coconut half shell. Shall we say the hard cover of the coconut only, okay? We found him outside the gate this morning. He was mewing and mewing. Poor thing, said Meena. Mewing is the sound of the cat, okay? It's a secret. Amma says Pati will leave for our Padu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. Secret means that it should be not known to others, okay? So Amma says, means the Amma says that Pati will leave for their Padu Mama's house if she will come to know that they have a cat in a house. So that's why they were hiding the secret from the other family members. People are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream, "Oh, don't bring that dirty creature here," said Ravi. So Ravi said that when the children be just being kind to animals, and when they just bring or something, do something good to the animals, then people used to say, means the elders, they scream actually, means shout angrily and just say that not to bring the dirty creature in the house. Creature means the animals, okay? Do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from the kitchen? Pati saw me with a glass in my hand just now. I told her I am very hungry. I want to drink it. But the way she looked at me. I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent. It means to mislead her, like you can say to befool her actually. Okay, so he drank most of the milk. Then she wanted the tumbler, means the glass, back. Pati, Pati, I will wash it myself. Why should I put you in trouble? I told her I had to run and pour the milk into this coconut shell and then run back and wash the tumbler, means the glass, and put it back before she got really suspicious, means doubtful about the deed. Okay, about that milk. Now we have to think of some other way to feed Mahendran. Means now we have to think of some other way, like other idea of getting food for this Mahendran. Who is this Mahendran? Mahendran. This little kitty's name is Mahendran. Nidu was impressed. Kitty we just call the young ones of a cat. Okay. And to this, Bridu was impressed. And she started to have, admiration and respect for somebody like, for the cat. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. Actually, his full name is Mahendra Verma Pallava Punnai. MP Punnai for short, if you like. So Ravi said that you can call him MP Punnai also. Okay. He is a fine breed of cat, means race of cat. Just look at his fur, like a lion's mane. Means the hair around the neck, it seems like the lion only. And you know what the emblem, means the royal sign of the ancient Pallava kings was? Don't you? He looked expectantly at Mridu. Means he was very hopeful to get the answer from her side, but Mridu giggled. Means she laughed in a light, silly manner. Okay? Think I'm joking? And so you think that I'm telling a lie? Well, just wait. I'll show you sometime. It's clear you don't know a thing about history. Means Ravi was telling all such things to Mridu. Okay? Haven't been to Mahabalipuram, have you? He said mysteriously. Means it was difficult to understand, which is difficult to understand or explain, we say. Okay. Well, when our class went to Mahabalipuram, I saw a statue of his thathas, 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 etc., etc. So further he concluded that when he was there to Mahabalipuram, okay, he saw a statue of his thathas. Thathas means like in them they used to say to the grandfather. Okay, thathas, thathas means great grandfather and great grandfather after that. Okay. So etc. etc. and so on. Fact is, Mahendran here is descendant from that very same ancient cat. Means he belonged to that same family. Okay, a close relative, scientifically speaking, means involving science and all, of none other than the lion. The Pallava lion, emblem of the Pallava dynasty, means the royal sign of the Pallava family dynasty, means family. Ravi went on, walking around the bitterberry bush, waving a twig up and down, his eyes sparkling. Means all he was just cooking up the story like this. He was just walking around the bitterberry bush and he was just moving in the air a twig, means a thin offshoot, okay, up and down, and his eyes were shining that time. This cat is a descendant, means belong to the same family of none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. And if I may just remind you, they worshipped cats in ancient Egypt. Means to remember something important, okay? So he wanted to let them know the things that at that time the Pallava dynasty, means the family and all, they worshipped cats, okay, in ancient Egypt. Now, how he loved the sound of his own voice. Meena and Mridu exchanged looks, means looked at each other. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? Mridu demanded. Huh, I am telling you, this cat is descendant, means belong to the same family from the Egyptian cat god. No, goddess. Bastet. Bastet is an ancient Egyptian goddess. Okay? Yeah, that's it. So, well, one of the descendants of that cat goddess was a stowaway in one of the Pallava ships. Means stowaway means to put in a particular place, and his descendant was the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, whose descendant is Ravi flourished his twig, means waved his twig at Mahendran and said, whose descendant is MP Punai here. Whoop, yick, he shrieked, means cried with very pleased with himself. He was very happy, like cooking up those stories and just, you know, conveying the things to his cousins. So he was very much pleased that time. Mahindran looked up alarmed, means the cat looked up frightened. He had just been sharpening his claws on the edge of the coconut shell. Edge means the side of the shell. And claws, you must be knowing, a sharp curved nails on the end of an animal's foot. Okay. So the cat had been sharpening his claws. Okay. But worse than Ravi's awful whoop eek. Awful means horrible. Whoop means like a loud cry expressing joy or excitement. Okay. So there was a creaking sound. Means unpleasant sound was there, which was coming from the window. What a weird sound. Means it was a very unnatural sound which was coming from the window. If Mridu was startled. Startled means she was shocked. MP Punnai was frightened. The cat was also afraid. Out of his wits, means out of his senses. Hair standing on end. He bounced up. He was actually didn't know what to do, the cat, and he bounced up, means jumped up, and scurried towards a bamboo tray, means ran towards a bamboo tray of red chilies that had been set out to dry. Bamboo, you all must be knowing, that a tall tropical grass with hard hollow stems. Okay, from that the tray was made of that bamboo tray. There was kept red chilies, okay, which was kept out to set them dry. Okay, so the cat tried to hide beneath it. Okay, trying to hide beneath it means the cat was trying to hide himself under that bamboo tray. He tipped a few chilies over himself. Means he overturned that bamboo tray and few chilies were there on his head. Meow. Means he cried. Means he howled miserably. Miserably means unhappily. The creaking went on and on. Means the unpleasant sound was there. Okay. On and on. It was continuously there. What's that noise? Said Mridu. That's Lalli learning to play the violin. Grunted Ravi. Grunted means to make a short, low sound. She will never learn a thing. Ravi said this to Mridu. The music master just goes on playing like a train whizzing on and on, means like moving quickly through the air. A buzzing sound is there, while Lalli all the time derailing. Derailing means leaving the right track and just going on to some other track, okay, and just giving that creaking all the time, going completely off track means just getting off from the path. Track means path. So Ravi explained that she wasn't doing well, although the music master was trying his best to make her learn how to play the violin. Children, hope that you all have enjoyed part 1 a lot. So go through part 1 again, and we'll continue with part 2 the next day. And I think you all must also be thinking about the gift of chappals, which we have not talked yet in part 1. So tomorrow we'll be discussing about the gift for sure. Till then, take care and thank you all for watching.